Hello chipsters, it's Gav and welcome to another one of my videos. I have finally, well I say finally, almost completed the Cuirassier regiment that I was painting to put onto eBay at some stage. There's some photographs at the end. They've still got to have I usually, while they're on the bottle tops, I'll give them a coat from the airbrush of varnish, matte varnish, and then I'll normally give them a couple of coats once they're based. And going over them when they're based, it also just helps obviously seal the edge of the bases in, because I usually paint those black, and it helps just keep some of the tufts together and whatever. Not bad figures. Some of the Perry's older ones. Just be a bit mindful, as you guys will probably be aware, the cartridge box, so a little black square thing there for those that aren't aware, that is on the portmanteau, so this blue box here on the back, and the rolled up cloak. So that's already pre-moulded on there, so when you stick your figure on, it just, although it's not actually stuck to his back, it looks more or less like it is. So just be aware, you might have to test it. It's never one of the, I won't say it's a weak, well it is probably a weak point with the carbines. So the small rifle there, for those that don't know, you may place that in a position where it might be harder to get the obviously the cartridge box may well knock the rifle off, so just you might need to position that and make sure it's glued firmly, and just make sure obviously your sabre scabbard is also in a position where it's not going to foul on the horse. Gave these all dark horses. The only thing I could do really is position the sword arms, sabre arms slightly differently, and just move the heads around slightly. I think I probably stuffed up somewhere along the line. The officer that I showed first, I should have said that he was the officer. You only get one officer in the group. You get a choice of I haven't put an eagle with this because they didn't always carry eagles as far as I'm aware. I'm sure somebody will slap my wrist and tell me differently. And I've given him the Bardine, because these are late ones, I've given him the Bardine green trumpeter uniform. For those that don't know, again, often they would have reverse colours on the trumpeters at earlier stages in the Napoleonic Wars with the French, a bit like the British. Well, British infantry anyway. But there's not a lot you can make different with these without doing some heavy conversions, and I wasn't, these for sale, I wasn't going to go down that road. I've just given different coloured moustaches and things. That really makes them individual, doesn't it? Yeah, finally got them done. Really slowed down with these. I'm painting those World War II Germans at the moment. So one of these finally done and dusted and up for sale, help pay some bills. As we're being hammered at the moment with the old bills. To my Mara Justin over at JR Model Works, hang in there, Mara. Justin's been going through the mill of late, and they say he's getting a bit frayed around the edges. So Justin, thinking of you, Mara, and your family. So just keep taking one day at a time. That's all you can do. As I say, if you want to hit me up with an email or something, you want to, one of them online chats or whatever, just hit me up. Problems halved is a problem solved, something like that. But as somebody with quite bad head problems, which aren't going away, I don't like to see other people suffering. So there you go. That's my Cuirassier. To be based now on, I believe I normally stick these on 50s. It's been a while since I've done my cavalry. I just went, if you remember, I was doing those French Hussars, and I just completely lost it with those, as I often do, head problems. And when I say completely lost it, I don't say I was throwing them against the wall. I just couldn't get the colours I wanted to do on the regiment I wanted to do, and I just completely lost interest, which happens with me quite often. So yeah, Would I recommend these? Yes, I would. As you can see, as you guys probably know, you can do the carbineers as well. So a different type of regiment again for those that don't do this type of thing. And that's the regiment I did ages ago. Box can still be had for around the £20 mark, £20. So I managed to get, the reason I got these was because I did get it for around £20, which normally now with the price hikes we get with everything, it's normally around 23, 24 quid. But yeah, there's still bargains to be had if you keep trawling eBay long enough. So thank you very much for stopping by and taking a look. It's a rushed one again because my wife's just taking Archie out for a walk, and they'll come bundling back in soon. Just to give you an update on, there's you can't really see at the moment, but giving him the blue-grey trousers, and that's my first 4 I'm working on. They're all at about that's where they are, all at that stage. Apart from the one guy who's got a helmet cover on, which I forgot to actually paint at the same time as I did the camouflage. Never mind. So yeah, we got those. I've got some unboxings coming up of models. Oh no, more models. Are you for real, Gav? You haven't made anything else yet? I don't want to show you the, oh thank goodness it's behind this black card. The Stummel, he's got his wheels on, everything's done in that sense of painting. I've ordered a sprue of figures, just to, I'll have to carve them up slightly to get them to make a small crew for that. A small crew, 15mm. It's a lovely little armoured car. Well, it's an assault gun on wheels really, I suppose. But yeah, so I'll be showing that. That's almost to completion. I would like to do a tiny little base on it, so I will be sorting that out in the coming days. So Stummel will be coming up very soon. Prussians have ground to a halt for the moment. Well, I'll say ground to a halt. I am doing bits on them, but I've not had a good few hours. I just do a few bits here and a few bits there, so it'll be a while. Only because mainly I wanted to get these out of the way, get these Germans painted. So I've got some bills to pay, so I need to get some figures sold. So I need to knuckle down and get these Germans painted. So there'll be 8 Germans going up for sale at some stage. But I have got some unboxings to come. What were they, Gav? Because you've forgotten. I don't know. I won't go into it now, but there's some bits and pieces. The Big Vince build will be going on. I keep pushing it back. It's only because I'm just juggling the 1001 things I want to do. What I'd really like to do also is get that blooming Airfix figure finished, because I would like to make a start on about with everything else. I'd like to make a start on one of those Hysterex figures that JC gave me a long while ago now. So I'd like to get one of those started just to see how they look under paint. So yeah, so expect the Airfix figure to hopefully get a show by, if not by the end of the week, early part of next week. And then probably, if I get a chance, I'll probably be a few more Games Workshop figures from my own stuff, my own Gloomspike Gits. And I need to finish the basic paint work off on my Autark figure as well, and then I will probably hit the road with that new channel as well, but I just want to have a bit of stomach to show on it first. So anyway, I'm digressing again. Thank you very much for stopping by. Enjoy your week. There'll probably be another couple of videos. I say now, whilst working at home, all the noise, I have to really just catch a minute when I've got a minute, so which probably is better for the rest of you. So look after yourselves, and we'll catch each other soon on another video.